Yo, how old are you?
17.
I'm breaking the law.
What?
Well, in my country it's legal, but in US you can't be doing that.
Where you from?
Canada.
Oh. How old are you?
29.
You look like you're 23-ish. You're
Oh,
young as fuck.
oh my God. Now look, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say
Right.
it.
Right.
Let's break the law.
Let's break the law.
What the fuck?
Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be talking about two Kick streamers who were recently banned off Kick for soliciting a 16-year-old girl. Now, this isn't the first time or the last time I'm going to be talking about a story like this when it comes to Kick streamers. For whatever reason, Kick streamers have become the new Minecraft YouTubers, where not a day goes by without one of these guys being accused of something or straight up exposed for being creepy towards children. If you guys remember, recently a Kick streamer was banned for soliciting a minor and forcing them to flash his stream and then proceed to share that flashing to his Discord.
10? Wait, how old are you? Oh my god.
You're gonna skip if I tell you my.
I mean, like, you're 18, right? Wait, say your age.
You're gonna skip though.
Would you say your age?
15.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Yo. Alright, okay. Hey, cops, I promise. Like, I swear, age is just a number. I'm gonna ask you again, okay? I'm 19. How old are you?
18.
You're 18. Nod your head if you're 18. Different guy. I just kind of like skip all the bullshit, you know, because it's like, nah, it's just like a waste of time. To be honest, can you just like, okay, when you stood up, I was really only looking at one thing, to be honest. Can you just like show me your tits?
Right? And that was happening for weeks before people started noticing, and he eventually got banned. So I don't know what kind of degenerate shit's going on over at Kick, but this is getting out of hand. Now, the two streamers we're going to be talking about today is one by the name of Heel Mike, which I don't really know too much about this guy. Based on the clips I've seen, he's just one of those edgy Kick streamers who just say the most degenerate stuff ever to get a reaction. And the other one being Zerka. Not that Zerka, this Zerka. Now, the reason why I know about Zerka is for one simple reason, is I saw the clip of him getting his ass absolutely handed to him in a street fight. Now, beyond that, I don't know too much about him. I've seen the clips of him being weird with children, though, on Omegle, because for whatever reason, that is a big trend on Kick, where these full-grown adults will go onto Omegle and interact with children and be extremely creepy and weird with them. And I've seen people defend this by saying, well, it's just content. It's just content. I still think, even if it is just content, it's still weird and creepy for you to interact with children this way. Right? I went after SS Sniper Wolf for the exact same thing when she got those two little boys to twerk for her. It's still creepy and weird, even if it is for content. Right? So like I said, the reason why these two guys were banned is because they were caught soliciting a 16-year-old girl. But the story is a little bit more complicated than that, and I do want to cover it fully because there is a little bit of faith towards these two guys. So basically what happened is these guys were streaming and they invited a bunch of girls into their stream. Now, one of these girls looked extremely young, the girl who was solicited, and she showed them her ID, which said that she was of age.
Wait, these bitches are actually legal?
Yeah.
Bro, we've been trying to tell you guys.
Ew.
Like,
Kick
do you
them
need to
out.
see again? Do you want another
What?
double take? Don't slip up.
What
Don't slip up.
the fuck?
Don't slip. That's the whole idea. Give me that. You're.
Oh, Josiah is fucked up. Josiah is fucked up.
Now, after they checked her ID, they did eventually start realizing, she does look a lot younger than she's saying. And they do talk about this during the stream.
December 1st, go ask her birthday later and see if it's the same birthday.
This is not, you're trolling me.
I'm not trolling. I said that. I don't
Okay, dude.
I'm not doing this for content. Jones.
No, because I'm used to Canada. In Canada, you can go to 17, 16. I've never done it, but you can do it. Like, no.
Yet they still proceed to go and be cuddly and kissy with them and start hanging out with them and offer them alcohol, even after their suspicions were raised that, she might be lying about her ID. Now, there is something to be said. If you're a minor and you're producing fake IDs, you need to go and literally get help, because that is so wrong. Now, if that was just the case, I wouldn't really be talking about this. I feel like if a minor is showing you a fake ID and it looks legit, I'm not really going to go after you if you decide to do something with that situation, because you fully believe that that is an adult and you have good faith that they're not going to try to do that. Now, again, you're a kick streamer and you're going to have these minors trying to lie to you. Right? And this is one of those cases where you had a minor who I believe was 16 producing a fake ID, which you then later realized that she might be lying, yet you guys still proceeded to do stuff with that minor. Now, that is 100% on you. If your suspicions are telling you that that is a child, you should listen to them and immediately kick them the fuck out of your house to avoid situations like this. Because, first of all, that child looks super young. She looked 16. There's no way she was above the age of 18. She looked like a child. They even had suspicions that she may have been a child, yet they still proceed to do stuff, right? And guess what? Unfortunately, fake IDs do exist. You got to be super careful with that stuff. Now, on the other hand, Heel Mike fully acknowledges that she may have been faking an ID and says, I don't care. I love teenagers.
I stream, I don't give a fuck. Fake ID? Good. Good. I didn't even know they made those. Even who gives a fuck? Losers. Yourself. You fucking always bitch. We don't like teenage girls? I do. So leave. I love them. I love them.
Yeah, so that clip exists. And again, that is not they're really digging their own graves with this. That's why when I say that they deserve this ban, I mean it, because they clearly were understanding that this child was lying to them, and they're fully aware of that, and everyone in the chat was saying that that's a minor, she looks young, yada yada yada, yet they still proceeded to do everything. Later on, we find out that Heel Mike actually posted a picture in his Discord showing that it seems like he slept with the 16-year-old girl, which, if you guys don't know this, in Florida the age of consent is 18. I know Zerka brings this up, how the age of consent in Canada is 16 or whatever, and then he says, well, I've never done it with a 16-year-old, because even though in Canada the age of consent is 16, being someone who lives in Canada, that's still frowned upon for many, many people. There's not a lot of older people dating people who are 16, especially since Zerka is 30 years old. Right? A 30-year-old and a 16-year-old is not a good look, even if it is quote-unquote legal in Canada. Right? So anyways, we're going to go over what Zerka had to say, because he did make a response to all this. I did nothing wrong, followed every professional step by ID checking with multiple people and making sure that it was real by asking Abby before going on with the IRL stream. Again, she looked extremely young, and this defense only would have worked if you guys weren't suspicious. You guys were hella suspicious during the stream. You literally brought it up multiple times saying, guys, I think she's lying. I don't think that's a real ID. So that literally does not work. A trusted worker of ours, Abby, clearly sniped us for clout on our off day and lied nonstop with a real ID of her friend's sister that looks just like her. Then she's not a trusted worker, is she? We ditched all the other girls because they were not verified by this worker and stuck with the one girl that was clearly a clout-chasing plant and the nuke to the whole broadcast. We did not delete the VOD because we got nothing to hide. We put our whole lives and opinions on 24-hour broadcast and say whatever we want openly for years. Now try answering this question without joking. What would you have done differently? Nothing. That's what, and you know it. First of all, I'm not going to put myself in your shoes because I'm never going to become a degenerate kick streamer. But I would have definitely been like, yo, she looks way too young to be hanging out with us. It's as simple as that. And I honestly understand this too. And again, this isn't really, I'm not trying to defend the minor in this situation because I think she was definitely a big player at this. But fake IDs do exist. And you're a kick streamer. People are going to lie to you, especially when it comes to clout. And you understand that. Right? So no, I do not have to think about being in your situation because I'm never going to be in that kind of situation. I do want to end the video off with this last screenshot because I don't know how legit this screenshot actually is, but somebody allegedly got a hold of this girl's father and sent him, all the information about what's going on. And this is apparently their conversation. He says, "Is Yuli your daughter?" "Yes, she is." "Is she underage?" question mark, and then he shows the link to the Kick Clips tweet. He says, what the hell? Yes, she is 16. And then he says, oh my God. Again, I don't know how legit this thing actually is, but you as a father have kind of failed. Why is your 16-year-old daughter running around with 30-year-old kick streamers using fake IDs and getting in bed with them? Right? Like, that is something to be said. You do hold a responsibility as the father to, you know, keep track of what your kid's doing constantly. I mean, if your daughter's running around with a fake ID so she can hook up with kick streamers, I mean, you got to start being a better father, because that is absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, that's all I really want to talk about. If you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe. Also, if you guys want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description down below. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next YouTube video.
Counting sheep, but there's one I always miss.